All right, you guys, happy Monday. What an incredible day. We are so flipping excited. I cannot wait. So we have an amazing special guest with you guys tonight. Just can't even stand it. I'm so excited. But before we get to her, I am prelims posted. Can we talk about it for a second? Like, what on earth? I want to hear from Crystal Hepler. Tell us. What is it going to pay for? What's a percentage increase? Don't tell us the exact dollar amount. But, oh my freaking gosh, I want to hear it. Her first paycheck as Double Diamond.
Mom, who are you talking
Tell me about it.
Well, I've been looking forward to this day, to being so excited to open my prelims and just, I'm like, okay, I got to get it on video. I got to get a real reaction, and I'm dying. My check was more than double the highest it's ever been. And my husband's was more than 4 times the highest it's ever been.
Wow.
So I'm dying. I'm so excited.
So did we make it into 5 figures yet?
No, but close. Combined.
Dang, dude, that's
with
crazy.
Fast starts last month, probably.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Let me talk to you.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. Congratulations.
Hello.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So incredible. Thanks for sharing. Mandy, I know you're driving. I see you, girl, but I'm going to unmute you. Don't touch your phone. Be careful driving. Tell me.
So it doubled. Actually, it was 150% more than what I was making at the childcare job. I hated every minute of. I made a decision at the beginning of the month to quit my job because it wasn't filling my cup. And I had to go diamond just to make that what I was making. And I doubled it and then some.
I can't even. And what's crazy, you guys, is this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. But here's what I want to talk about real quick. And I know me and Jennifer are going to just lay it all out there for you guys tonight. But everyone has the same opportunity. Every single person on this call. The only difference is that the people that are seeing this harvest right now are consistently, every single day, sun up to sundown, working towards their dreams, working towards that goal, working and using no excuses, communicating with their upline every single day, non-freaking negotiable, you guys. This is crazy insane, and it is available to anyone and everyone, but if you don't take advantage of it, you're going to miss out. You're going to miss out. Our company is up 47%, I want to say. That's insane. Insane right now. Never in 7 years have I seen it like this. Never. Insane. So crazy awesome. Do we have, is Emily Shepard on? Emily, if you are on, unmute yourself. I want to hear from you. Brianna, are you on? I can't see everybody, you guys. This is crazy. I can't see Brianna. Brianna, unmute yourself, boo. I see you in the chat. I can't find out where there you are. What the heck? Did you barely look or what?
Well, my phone died and I went walking with my kids and I came home and I looked and it is what I make plus another paycheck at my part-time job.
That's so crazy.
So that right there could pay my mortgage payment this month and then some.
That's insane, dude. Insane. Awesome. Proud of you. Enjoy it. This is what's crazy is I'm like, what?
Just super excited. My husband was like, hey, now on to the next.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, next. Good job, boo. Good job on Diamond. Way to earn that bonus. But you guys, you can't just stop there. You can't. You must push forward and double this every single time. It's just going to keep going. And you have that opportunity. Don't let it be a year before you promote again. Don't let it be another 6 months before you even get started. Everyone has the same equal opportunity. You believe that you can, you will. If you think you won't, you won't. The end. Like, there's no magic trick in between, okay? McKendry, are you on? I want to hear from you if you're on. And then Emily. If Emily's on, I want to hear from her. I'm trying to find everyone in the chat. And then we're going to dive into tonight. I see Michaela. Nope, I don't think either of those are on. You guys, this is crazy. Is Dana on? Did anyone see Dana? Dana, where are you?
Yes, I'm on.
Tell us, what the heck just happened?
So I'm freaking out. Oh, start video. There we go. So I called Amber. You guys, I've been in this business for 6 years, which it only gets better and better and better. But I just got a $6,500 raise. And on top of that, I sat down with my parents because I'm an adult like that and figuring out everything in life. My house is completely paid for. And so I am completely 100% debt-free, payment like done and done.
House is paid for, you guys. 34 years old and her freaking house is paid for. How insane is that?
I love what this company does for us. That being said, do not go above your means and go spend all your money. Like my girl Brianna, who just talked. Girlfriend, enjoy a really good steak.
Right.
But that doesn't mean go on a $2,000 shopping spree, etc. Put that money towards your debt, pay off your loans, your car payment, whatever that looks like. Because you guys have this feeling at the age of 34 and not owe anything to anyone is life-changing. Life-changing. And so I challenge you guys, all the bonuses that you get, my goal was when I hit my bonuses for Diamond and Triple, those checks, the bonuses only went towards payments of some sort. So I didn't go blow the money on X, Y, and Z. It went towards either my house payment or towards debt. And you got, well, I didn't have much debt. I only had a small credit card, but my house payment. And to say in 6 years, I was able to completely pay off my home. It's huge. And so that's where you can see yourself in 6 years. It can and will be done if you set goals.
That's insane, you guys. Insane. Insane. But totally possible with our company. And that's what's just so incredible and awesome and fun. And again, everyone has the same chance. Everyone has the same 24 hours. It's what are you doing with it? How uncomfortable are you willing to get? Like, it's blows my mind. Just every single time blows my mind. I just am like, I can't wrap my head around this. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's so fun and awesome and exciting. I'm like speechless. Like, I wish you guys could see the importance of urgency, the importance of not just showing up for the team, but showing up every single day for your upline, for your downline, for your potentials, for the people that you don't even know that you need to bless this business with. Post all you want, but if you aren't messaging and asking, like, you're missing people, you're missing opportunities, you know, to really go out there and believe in yourself and just say, you know what, I have nothing to lose. Nothing. In fact, actually, you probably have everything to lose. You have a life of freedom to lose. You have a life of debt-free to lose. You have a life that is waiting for you to fulfill. Go for it. Like, this isn't, I want to work my business on Saturday and Sunday deal. It can be. But those people that are just reaping that harvest right now, and don't think you're already too late. Like, this is what I'm excited to talk about. Jennifer, we're going to hop on here. You guys, I am honored and excited to have this amazing, amazing leader on the call tonight. I can't even find you. I don't even know where maybe you are. Is that you? Does it say Jen? No, it says Jennifer. There's a Jennifer. Where are you? There's like a million people on here. can't even find you. Can you unmute yourself? Maybe then it'll pop up on my screen. Jennifer, where are you?
Amber, can you click on participants and then click on her name and just click unmute?
Yes, I want to make sure she's by her computer and not
Okay.
playing mom, but I can't find her. P.S. Everyone else, I want to see your face if you're available and on. You guys know how I like to do things. Jennifer, where'd you go? Does anyone see her? Jennifer. She probably thinks I'm just chit-chatting away. So we'll continue on until I know she's on, but she's probably stepped out for a second. But you guys, this is the same story, different Monday. How long are you going to wait until somebody says like, okay, I think I can do this? Like the difference between somebody who is actually reaching their goals or somebody who's not is the communication level. Oh, there you are, boo-boo. I see you. 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 Melin's like, she's right there. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys. Here we are. We're ready, set, go. Tell us, who are you? How long have you been in the business? What's your story? We want to hear from you.
I was here the whole time. I was like trying to unmute and it wouldn't let me. I was like, I'm here.
Stop it. I couldn't even see you.
I'm not being a mom. They're taking care of themselves. I'm here.
Just like, forget about it. I love it.
My name is Jennifer McCullum. I have been in the business for almost 6 years now. And when I first started, or actually let's back up before that, I was struggling, 60 pounds overweight, very, very depressed. And somebody said that they were throwing a party. And I couldn't afford to go to the party and spend money on the wraps. So I asked a friend if I could borrow money. Ended up joining as a loyal customer and having my grandmother pay. I lost 60 pounds in 90 days from the products. And then I had to stop. I didn't have the money. I could not find a job anywhere. I had my bachelor's degree in criminal justice, my paralegal certificate. Nobody would hire me. I ended up having to file bankruptcy, going on food stamps, access, everything you can think of, government assistance. And then we became homeless. And I ended up moving in with my grandmother while my husband was going to nursing school. And it was just such a hard time. I continued to be one of those people on Facebook where I was so negative and just so depressed and just like literally going down the drain. Basically, that's how my life was. And Sarah McKinnon, she kept messaging me and I'm like, I don't have money to join. Like I barely have money to feed my kids. But I was at Walmart and these two girls from ASU, they were ASU cheerleaders and they were behind me. And the cashier said, your total is $300 and something. And I pulled out my EBT card and these girls started laughing at me. And I usually don't care about that. It doesn't bother me. But we walked out and my daughter, who was 6 at the time, said, Mom, why were those two girls laughing at you? And at that point, a light bulb clicked like, okay, I got to change something. We're done struggling. I'm not depending on the government to help me anymore. It's going to happen. Like I'm going to do something. I borrowed the $99 from my mom and I ended up telling her that I needed the food to feed my kids, which was true, but I used that $99 to join this business. I joined the business and nobody supported me and my family. Nobody. My sister is Christina Watts and she was the biggest brat, bully, everything you can think of. She like treated me so bad, blocked me, said nobody was going to support me or whatever. Finally, 3 months into the business, I said to her, I said, look, And outside of that, she always supported me. Like if I needed money, she gave it to me. Like she never let me, struggle to the point where we didn't have food or whatever. But I said, Christina, I need your support. I just need you to throw a party for me. Just invite some people. That's all I need from you. She ended up having a party. She wanted to end up becoming a loyal customer, and I found her Social Security and signed her up as a distributor. And it took off from there. Like, she's insane. She's top 10 with the company, and my highest top rank or top income number that I've hit is 37 in the company. I'm trying to get past that, back up. And then I am planning on going ambassador in May. So it's a huge, huge, huge wake up call. I will be in the Millionaires Club, and I was listening to what Dana said, and I absolutely agree. Sarah Rankin said it at conference. She said, she was talking to me, and she said, when I first went up, when I got called in the Millionaires Club, I first went up there, and I'm like, what did I do with my million? Like, what did I do? Like, where did it go? That's what I'm thinking right now. I'm like, where the heck did $1 million go? And then she said, my second million, I got humbled. I got just my mind right, everything. And then my third, it's just like she was preparing me like, it's okay. You messed up your first million, but after that, you're good. And then it's just amazing, amazing, amazing. So I definitely plan on becoming completely debt-free this year and next year, and just helping my team. My biggest thing in this business when I first started was helping myself and helping my family. It has changed so much that I want my team, I want people, because obviously there's Christina Watts' leg, and she has about 1,100,000. And then in my other leg, I have 50,000 as a presidential. My other legs, nobody has went past the rank of double diamonds. There's one girl who's a double diamond. She's on this call. And there's one girl who is a diamond. I want to see more diamonds pop on that side. I am doing everything I can. They deserve a better life. They deserve to have their dreams come true. And my why has completely changed for my team to succeed. And people that have been in the business for so long, the cream always rises to the top. They're rising to the top. 30 people can quit. They're going to the top. They were all the way on my 30th line. Now they're all the way on my first line. And it's just, I definitely want them to succeed. So yeah, I am just so excited for what's to come in the company. I mean, Philippines, Mexico, Thermox in Canada, like what's happening here?
I know, right? I love it. Oh my gosh. So, I want to dive into a couple questions, but there is a lot of people, including myself. Like, I remember going grocery shopping at like midnight because I was so embarrassed of food stamps, and I was so embarrassed for people seeing, like, just even seeing that, or being like, oh, this food's not approved. Can you go put that back? Or like, this one's not on the list. This isn't the right brand. Like, and it was ridiculous. And I hated that. And so I know that there are people possibly on this call, or someone who has food stamps and they depend on that government assistance. What shifted for you, and what would you say to them to break that like barrier of like, I can't make $500 or I don't get government assistance? Like, what would you say to those people?
Well, first of all, I was the type of person that didn't care at first until my daughter ended up seeing what was going on, and she was sick. So sooner or later, she was going to end up finding out that I am needing help, and that we are homeless, and that we are moving in with my grandmother because we're struggling. Because I thought I was doing everything right. I had a bachelor's degree, I had a criminal justice degree and paralegal certificate, and it just wasn't working. But first of all, nobody comes to your doors on Friday to pay your bills. Nothing should matter but your dreams and your why. That's the reason why you started. If you do not believe that you can't make $500 in this business, you're not going to make it. You have to have that belief that you're going to make something. Maybe you are on food stamps. Maybe you are using cash assistance and access right now. That's fine, but push hard to do whatever you can to make your life better and believe that it can get better. I'm nobody special. My sister's nobody special. We all started from the same point in this business, and we all came from different attributes of life, but we're all going in the same direction. You can't ever compare your journey to somebody else's, but I know that there's people out there that have had it harder than me, and all I say is you can't keep giving up on things that you're going to try. You have to just go for it, and you have to be consistent and dedicated, or the only way you can fail in this business is by giving up. But getting that $500 check or more can definitely happen. That's a ruby. That's 3 people. I know that you know 3 people, okay? And if you don't know 3 people, your team teaches you how to network and attract that, so you do get those 3 people on your team. But it can happen. I wouldn't be ashamed of where you're at right now. If you are on food stamps or cash assistance, don't be embarrassed about your struggle. Be fortunate about what's going to happen in your outcome. Be fortunate about things are going to change soon. And there's people that have got diamond in 9 days. There's people who have got emerald in 3 weeks and 21 days. If they can do it, you can do it too. You're not going to be on that card forever. You're not going to be on the cash assistance or standing in those lines forever. You can do whatever you put your mind to. You just have to be consistent in messaging, posting, and adding people. Those are the 3 things I do daily, and I do not miss a day without doing those.
So I love that. That's going to tee me up for this next part. So on average, and when you started, is it different than now? How many people a day do you message and offer the business opportunity / be a customer? On average, what would you say every single day? You're non-negotiable. So Jennifer, let me tee this up. This is the year of ambassadors. Clearly we had 11 go last month. That's insane. When I went ambassador, I was the only one that month. The only one. And I don't think there was even any ambassadors popping for 2 more months. And so now there's 11. This is not stopping. This momentum is not stopping. And so as a presidential going ambassador, that's the mindset. I don't care who on this call is a distributor, just started 4 days ago, or diamond, or been diamond for 2 years and even paid as a ruby. I don't care where you are in your journey. Everyone right now is equal because we're leading into that ambassador momentum. And so what are you doing? Presidential, shooting for ambassador every day, message-wise.
So message-wise, I would definitely say I message probably 300 to 600 people.
Stop.
But my average went up in that because I wanted more. I wanted more on my check. So I'm going to do more. If you put more in, you're going to get more out of it. If I only message 50 people, I'm going to get a check worth $50. Or I'm sorry, worth what 50 people would be worth, So I love how Pam Sauter said it. She said, if you want to up your check to 5,000, you need to do 5,000% of the work. So you need to up that work. So when I first started, I was only messaging 30 to 50 a day. And then each year as I promoted, the dream got bigger, the reality got deeper, and the outcome came just amazing. I mean, I've seen my check go from $35,000 to $5,000, and I've seen it go back up. But I've always had a dream, and I've always had a mindset. And yes, I have struggles and obstacles, and I get over those because I've seen what this business can do for others. I've seen what it can do for myself. But I feel like messaging is the only thing that is really, really going to get you out there because you're opening your mouth. People don't care about posts. Yes, you should post, but messaging, you want to message as many people as you can. You want your friends list to be 5,000, and then you want to delete, and then you want to go to 5,000 again. I don't know how many times I deleted a 5,000 friends request or 5,000 of my friends and added 1,500 more and added 2,000 more because I want to open my network and I want to be able to message more people. So I would say about 300 people to 600 depending on what the day is. If I don't ever miss a day in messaging, but that's probably my highest day. If I am going to message, I am definitely going to message at least 50 to 100 people that day if I don't have it in me to message 300 to 600.
Dude, I love it. I love it. Now, as you guys come up with questions, I want you to drop them in the chat because we're going to try and get to those too. But so let's say, do you lead more with the opportunity or do you lead more with customers? Or give us an example of like what a message would look like for you. Do you voice memo? Do you text? Do you use Instagram? Do you use Facebook?
So I don't use Instagram because I don't want to fix what's not broken. Facebook works great for me. And I think my mind is just so focused on that. I definitely say to try Instagram because you may be a pro at it and you may be like a Jocelyn Yates or somebody who's went all the way up the ranks with just Instagram. So definitely try it, see if it works for you. I've tried it and it's just mind-boggling to me. So I strictly work on Facebook. But what I do is my messages are very, 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 I've gotten to the point, 300 to 600 messages, but I've gotten to the point where I get a lot of messages during the day anyways. So it's hard for me to send out those 300 to 600 messages because I already have 50 messages about the opportunity or about the products because I built up that network to my business. So now I'm not having to pour so much out there. But if I would say, do you know anybody who wants to make an extra $600 a month or more? That would be like an opportunity. It's very short, simple, blunt to the point. Like, do you know anybody who wants to make an extra $600 or more a month? And then I say, if it is a loyal customer message, and I have tons of messages because I do power hours, but these are just ones I know off the top of my head that when they see a dollar sign and when they see a number, that's what attracts them. When they see a pound loss, like, do you know anybody who wants to lose an extra 10 to 20 pounds? Question mark. And when they see that pound number, numbers always get in people's heads. So that's why I always make sure I put a number in my message. But those are simple messages that I do. But when I post, I really don't post things that I don't really spam my Facebook. I'll post and then I'll delete it like 3 hours and then post something else. And so they're seeing new things. Different people are seeing new things because all the same people aren't on Facebook at the same time. So the one that works great for me is, would you take 2 pills that get you to lose 31 pounds in 90 days? Or would you take 2 pills that get you? So, and then I do my own like little picture with it. I don't put a lot of results pictures on Facebook. But I just don't want it to look like it's a catalog. I want it to look like it's just very straightforward and asking a question or doing a poll. I know that polls work so great on Facebook and Instagram, and then stories as well, doing stories. But yeah, those are my typical messages if I was going to message out. And you have to think, I have this huge list, and I can tell you exactly what I do with this list and why it's highlighted in those different colors. I have all these people, okay? So to get through this list, if I was even to message 300, it's probably going to still take me a couple.
So that's your Facebook list, right?
This is I printed out this Facebook list like 5 years ago. Anybody who is added, who accepts my friend request, they will show in my messenger as a new person. So I take a screenshot of it. At the end of the night, I will go through my camera roll and add them to here and then delete my camera roll pictures. Okay. Because I've already accepted them. So that means they're on my list now. I start by messaging, let's say that month I need loyal customers. Well, I'm going ambassador, so I need loyal customers. I'll start at the first and get through all of this within a week or 2 or maybe 3 weeks, and I will message all of them about becoming a loyal customer. And that will be like, do you know anybody who wants to lose 10 to 20 pounds? Or I'll say, we just released this product that is clinically proven to lose 31 pounds in 90 days. Oh my gosh, I only have 2 spots. Are you ready? And so that gets up the excitement because I only have 2 spots. It's limited and discounted. VIP, like I just put those words out there. But if they become interested, I highlight their name in yellow for a loyal customer. If they don't respond, I skip over them. If they're a distributor already, I cross them out in black. So then the next month or whatever, I'll start back up at the top and message everybody about, do you know anybody who wants to make an extra $600 a month or more? Everybody who responds, I highlight in green. Everybody, you know, whatever. And I even messaged the people that didn't respond to my loyal message, because if they're not going to be a loyal customer, they're for sure going to be a distributor. Like I'm getting them as one. So I'm going to figure it out. But, and then finally, when you continue, my third message will be like, hey, how are you? I just saw your profile. I absolutely love it. And just getting to know them. And then usually they'll respond. A lot of them, when I go and do power hours, the most important thing I found on power hours is networking, going down my potentials list and liking and commenting on their profile. Because if I like and comment on their profile, they're going to see my pictures and my stuff come up, and then they're going to end up messaging me, or it's going to remind them like, oh my gosh, she just messaged me last week. I said I wanted to be a loyal customer. I didn't, you know. So that's what I usually do. And I'm really OCD about my list and about messaging and keeping it organized, because I've been a top enroller with It Works a lot of the times, and I want to keep it like that, because you guys, when you enroll distributors, you get those fast starts. Those fast starts can be a lot of money. Those fast starts can help you when you're actually like, when you're waiting on your paycheck and they come in, they can help you pay off things, pay your mortgage. And so not only that, I love to build my team, and Presidential Diamond was the easiest promotion I've ever got in my whole life. So.
Oh my gosh. I hope you guys are taking notes. This is phenomenal. And what I love is everyone builds their business differently, you guys. Like, try something on. I want each of you guys to take one thing, just one, not all of it, because then you're going to try and wreck what's working for you, right? But just find one thing that she said and be like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to start with a list. If you struggle with messaging every day, or you're terrified, start with that list. Print off your Facebook list, Google how to do it. Don't come ask me. Don't post it on a team page. Go Google it. Go YouTube it. How do you print off your Facebook lists? Figure it out. If not, you're going to sit there and you're going to handwrite that crap out, right? Like, you're going to find a way to do it and message and get over it and just do it. Because I think too, there's so many people on the call that you were asked. You were asked by somebody to do this business, to be a customer, and yet you're scared to do it. Like that kind of blows my mind, right? So go out there and ask. That is the number one thing that I'm excited for. Now, I have a ton of people on the call on this call right now that this month they're shooting for Diamond. Now, they only joined less than 2 months ago, and they're like, that Diamond is mine, you know, Ruby in 30 days, skip an Emerald, going Diamond. Like, forget about a guarantee. I'm going for a bonus. And so this is crucial. This is crucial. And I think, dude, if I wish I would have known this info, same, I'm sure, for you when I first started. Because imagine how much quicker and how much more effective and how much more on fire we could be if we would take these tips and tricks and say, you know what, okay, this is the 15th time I've heard this tip. Why am I not doing it right now? You know, or I'm cool with 50, or I'm cool with 0. Well, then you're going to get what you put out there, right? Oh my gosh, I love that. And I am right there with you. I'm like, don't shoot around the bush and say, hey girl, how are you? I just want to build a relationship. I'm like, dude, listen, I know for a fact you would kill it in this business. If I put you in a leadership position, are you in?
Absolutely. They want to hear the leadership. They want to hear one VIP spot. They want to hear Diamond, $2,000 extra a month, a $10,000 bonus. They want to hear right now. And just for example, every rank that I've got was a different thing I did to get each rank. And I can explain that, but
elaborate on that.
Christina and me, when we do live videos, I'm like, y'all, I have 3 VIP spots right now. Like, I have a chance to sign 3 people up. Is it lying? Absolutely not. I'm not going to sit all day and enroll people. It's your chance to get these 3 spots, because that's all I have time for. So I have 3 VIP spots right now. Who wants to join my team and you can get up to an average or more of making, who wants to make an extra $2,000 a month? And right now you get a $10,000 bonus. You get trained and helped by me every step of the way, and I will guide you and lead you to the top. I mean, just be blunt and real. Don't beat around the bush with people, because it feels like when you're walking around the mall and those sales people come up to you and you're like, no, I straightened my hair today, when you know you didn't, or I have lotion on when you know you didn't. Like, don't beat around the bush. Just do it. Like, be like, okay, I am ready for you. I've been watching you. You'll do amazing on my team. Look, I know you want these products. This is our clinically proven, limited, and discounted product right now. If you don't want it, that's insane. It doesn't matter if you don't want to lose weight. This stuff is genius, you guys. I mean, I can't tell you. Oh my gosh. I can't tell you. I've been taking it and I've been losing tons of weight, but I've been taking it, and yeah, I love Chipotle. So I cheated like 3 days in a row, and I lost still 2 pounds each day. I lost 6 pounds in 3 days, and I still ate Chipotle burrito. You guys, it's insane. Like, I was like, what kind of stuff is this? What did Mark get his hands on? This is just insane. So, I
mean, hashtag Chipotle money. Like, let's just talk about it. Dude, and this is crazy too, because even you guys, like, I reached 122 before I went to Canada. And I have not been that low of a weight, but have so much energy in years. Like, and I can tell because my mouth is getting all dry, like when I'm like, oh my gosh, this stuff is really working. But I don't need to lose weight.
I know, you're tiny. I was like, please give me your body, please.
But I'm like loving it for the sustained and energy and my mood. You guys, like, I don't know what's in it. I don't really care what's in it, but my mood. I'm happier, and like seasonal depression is real for me. So winter months are hard, and we've had an extra long winter, and then we went from winter to like straight summer. But I started taking this, you guys, and I need this. Like, I'm ordering 6 bottles for myself every single month, no matter what. On top of my 4 bags of coffee, because life, okay? Like, I don't even care why. And so if you guys, your excitement sells, your urgency sells. And just like she's saying, like, no, I have 3 codes. I just sent a voice memo out to this girl that I met last week at the salon. And she's so cute, so freaking cute. And I messaged her voice memo and I said, listen, I have 3 spots. It's $99. I want you on the team. This is going to push you in a leadership position and give you the opportunity to earn right next to me $2,000 in the next 60 days. Are you in? And if you're not, that's fine. But I want it now. Like, I don't want you to be like, oh, let me wait like until Friday. No, oh my gosh, don't wait. I think they may be gone by then. Actually, I know they're going to be gone by then. Like, your urgency matters, because if you don't put urgency on it, they're going to sit here for another 6 more years and they're still not going to join you. And they're going to be like, yeah, well, and the same thing with your promotion. If you guys do not put urgency on your promotions, your market is going to see that, right?
Absolutely. So they're inspired by you. They're going to join you whether they have the money or not. They're going to find that money just like I did. And they can come up with every excuse in the book. But if they truly want it, you're either going to talk them into it or you're not. You're going to pass them by.
Yep, I love that. So going diamond, I feel like diamond was, like you said, a presidential was like simple. You guys, none of this is easy. We might say easy, but it takes freaking work, right? Like, and consistency. Like, it's not like, yeah, I sat on my couch and like ambassador just happened. Absolutely not. Right?
And when I say presidential was the easiest, that is because I got it on the 25th of the month. I was 7 months pregnant, in the shower, laying down, throwing up. I had maps everywhere. It wasn't the easiest promotion physically or emotionally. It was the easiest promotion because I did something totally worth it. And I could tell you what to do. I'm just going to explain to you what I did for each promotion.
Yes,
but I say this, even if I did it for presidential, do it for diamond, because you'll get it. Like, literally, you can get it in a week with us. So going diamond, I built relationships with my downline. Okay. I built relationships. I talked to them. We became friends and we just worked together. Double diamond, I did Zoom calls. Okay. Zoom calls. Triple diamond, I did, no, double diamond. I, did Zoom calls. Triple diamond, I did live videos. And presidential diamonds, I did dissecting and stacking. Okay? You're not going to know what it is until I explain it to you. So you get out your diamond map. Here's your diamond map. No, that's emerald. That's ruby. What the heck? Let me get my diamond map just so I can show you. Okay. So I have my diamond map. I take the ones that are going to be 400 boxes. I'll take them 400 boxes, put them in a group message. The ones that are going to be rubies, put them in a group message. The ones that are going to be emeralds, put them in a group message. Okay.
Y'all should be writing this down. Like, I'm not playing right now. If you guys want diamond double, like Crystal just went double, you better be shooting for presidential. I'm not playing, you guys. Like, stop playing small. If you've been in the business for a year now, this is it. Like, she's telling you exactly what to do. Do it. Like, zero excuses. Do it. Oh my gosh. Keep going. Sorry.
Dude, I need you on my team call. Can you please?
Yes, girl. Yes.
I'm so red that I'm like, dang, she's red. Okay. So you're going to have 3 messages. Obviously, when you go double, triple, presidential, you're going to have like more messages with the diamonds, the doubles, and then whatever. So you're going to have 3 messages if you're going diamonds. The 400 boxes, obviously, they need volume. Volume is the biggest thing. Each day, I will send them a YouTube video, and It Works YouTube video on volume. One of the biggest ones are by Ashley Sinclair. It's a volume booster month end, and it has all the ambassador diamonds on it, and it was a while back, but this is a top one. So I'll send that one day. The next day, I'll give them a task. The next day, I'll give them, like, if you order a personal order, you'll get a giveaway. It's all, the 400 boxes are all, the 400 group messages all about volume. Okay, I'll do personal orders. I'll have them set up their auto shipments. I'll have them watch volume videos. I'll talk about getting loyal customers. I will give them a lot of Jade Hooper's videos about being a mass enroller of loyal customers. It's just all about volume. However you can get volume, that's going in the 400 group. I'll do challenges with them, power hours, tasks, but everything involved in that will be volume, okay? Then we have our Ruby leg. Obviously, this is a leadership role, right? They need to become a leader. I'll tell them, start doing shout outs for your team on your team page and also on their private messenger. Even if you're shouting out somebody who's not working, they need to be shout out just as an inspiration. Maybe it's just not their time, but maybe they'll get up, start working, whatever it is. I'll have them do tasks and challenges for their team. I'll give them YouTube videos on how to be a better leader or be coachable. I'll give them tasks to do, like, hey, do your personal color testing to see what color you are, and then you'll understand. And then I'll give them some self development YouTube videos, and then I will be like, okay, so for you rubies, you need 3 people at 400. We need the volume. So you want to lead your team. You want to do giveaways. If you have to do them daily, do daily giveaways. Do small giveaways. And then I'll do power hours and one-on-ones with these rubies, with these so-called rubies, so that they have that confidence that, okay, I can do this. Like, I just talked to her on a one-on-one. I have 3 people under me. She told me what to do. And I will just do whatever I can in that group for leaders. I'll look up It Works leadership videos. I'll do one-on-ones with them. I will say, hey, shout out this person today. Shout out 2 people in your downline. Hey, our goal is this today. Get this person to 400. Hey, I want to know, look at your Ruby map right now, and you tell me on your Ruby map how close each person is to 400. And they'll be like, okay, well, this person's this person's this, this person's this. I'll be like, did you tell them that yet? And they'll be like, no. I'll be like, there you go. As a leadership, you need to be on your people every single day about, hey, you're only 40 away from 400. When you get to the 400 club, you are a qualified leg. You get a higher check. You start getting built for higher promotions and ranks, and you just want to be at 400. You don't want to be below 400. So that's what I give to my Ruby leaders. And then my Emerald leaders is the same thing, but I give them more of like the takeover leadership role and the dissecting part of it. Now, let me tell you what the dissecting part of it is. On your map every single day, you should know your volume of what you need for your promotion. You should know each person's projected volume for their promotion that month or their $400 that month. Then you should go and shout out these people. Like in our team page, we'll have Crystal is this close to Emerald. Stephanie is this close to the 400 Club, and we'll shout them out. And they're like, oh my gosh, you guys, it's so embarrassing saying this, but when I was going diamond, I believe it was diamond or double, I built this Emerald to Emerald. I gave her all her distributors. She called and canceled. And I said, why did you cancel? She goes, I didn't have a distributor under me. I'm like, I built you to Emerald. What the heck? She goes, you never told me that. And I was so consumed in everything that I wasn't teaching layered leadership for these other leaders to, you know, to take on that role of dissecting and knowing how close you are to your map, and you learn. So now when I give someone a distributor, I'm like, you have a distributor, you're this close, you know, and I dissect their map and teach them how to dissect it as well so that they know their numbers every single day. If I need 10,000 in volume, how many days do we have left in the month? I take how many days we have left in the month and divide it by 10,000. That's how much I need each day. And then it gets lower and lower and lower, right? So it's very easy for somebody who needs to be in the 400 Club. When you divide it by 20, how much volume do they need each day? Let's just say 20 GV. You need 20 GV today. You can go out and get that. You could do a personal order, whatever it is, you get that 20 GV. Okay, that's what you need today. And then I just set daily tasks for them. So now, people that are having trouble filling boxes or getting their people to 400 that aren't working, I stack distributors under them, because no matter what, when I stack distributors under that 400 box who's not working, I still have to get that first person, I still have to get that new distributor fast start qualified. So no matter what, that volume is going to count for that 400 box, those two loyals. And then that distributor, when they run their auto shipment, that's going to count for that 400 box. That's an easy 400 box right there. That's why I'm saying my promotion to presidential was so easy, because I signed 72 distributors and I stacked them all because I could not get the volume for presidential. It's a lot of legs until they just revamp the maps. But I made sure that I just stacked my distributors and stacked them, and then got the ones that I signed up fast start qualified, so that would be a 400 box just done like that. And that's pretty much.
I'm going to jump in real quick. You guys, what she's saying, like how that Emerald canceled, we co-sponsor in. So that's what I call it. I call it a co-sponsor. You put them in. If I put Esmeralda underneath Jennifer, they're getting in a group message. Esmeralda is going to know, or Jennifer's going to know, okay, my next customer is going to her, whether you personally sponsor them or not. And so co-sponsoring is something that I've always done. And it's because I could not handle one-on-one even 10 distributors, you know, and as you guys grow in your business, you're going to be, I mean, last month I did 17 distributors. That's a big month for me. I went ambassador only enrolling 3 distributors every single month. And I still co-sponsored those 3 people in every single month, because you build leaders that way. People stick around when they have a team, when they have people that are going to be helping them, when they have an extra source of layered leadership and co-sponsoring in. And so don't just place, build. And build relationships with those people in your team. And this, you guys, our comp plan is by far the best in the industry. And therefore, we can create teams that are by far the best in the industry. And that is because you're never alone in this company. Ever. If you are, it's because you're segregating yourself. You don't want to be involved. Like, that's the only reason why, if ever anyone felt alone. There's team pages. There's leaders above you. There's, besides me, I guarantee every single person on this call has somebody else there for them, if not 2 or 3 people that will cheer you on, help you, be there for you. And we call that co-sponsoring. And then just like she was saying, I double and triple stack even, because if I stack 3 people this way, and for those that are new, that means you sign up. Let's say I'm going to sign up Karen, Terry, and Devin. And I'm going to place Devin under Terry, Terry under Karen. And if Karen's got her 4 customers and she signs up 2 more, they're going underneath her. And then let's say Terry signs up 2 more, she's got her 4. And she signs up 2 more, they're going under her. And so you're constantly, it's this ripple effect of layered leadership, of winning, okay, of Kim's got her shopping spree. Now we're going to all work together as a team to help Terry, and Terry's going to help Devin, and Devin's going to help Cassie, and Cassie's going to help Amanda. Like, it's just going to keep building on top of each other, and you're building these leaders by this, but it's also short-term, helping with volume for a short-term promotion. Long-term, you're going to build out leaders. And so if you guys don't know where you're going, find out. Print off these maps, these charts that she's talking about. Print off a Ruby chart. If you're brand new in the company, print off a Ruby chart. Study it. What does GV mean? What does BV mean? What's 400? Where do I find this information? When I started, you guys, I did not have an upline or a sponsor. I figured this all out on my own. What an honor it is to have me and Jennifer here telling you guys, if this is what you want to do, we'll tell you how to run, but it's not for the weak. I'll tell you that. It is not for the people who make excuses. It's not for the ones who say, you know what, I just don't have time, or I don't want to do that. You're welcome to do the business in the way that you want to do it. But I'm telling you, I didn't want to do Zooms 2 years ago. I didn't ever want to speak on stage 2 years ago. But what do I want? Black Diamond. So I'm willing and able to do anything and everything that a Black Diamond does. And so, no, you may not be willing to do 300 messages today, but there will come a day when never say never, and you will, because you'll see the results, and you will love far more the results that you get and the people that you get and the person you become than the small amount of fear of saying, I just don't want to do that. Well, like if somebody said, Amber, you have to go knock 27 doors every single day to build this business, to be ambassador, or spend 1 hour a day and message 300 people, what would you choose? I'm messaging. I'm not walking door to door, because I would rather be behind the screen than talk to somebody. And there's some people that are like, no, I'll go knock doors. I will. Then do it. Try it. Right? Like, there's no right or wrong way to build this business. But there's ways, and there's multiple ways, and there's different ways. And so I always say, don't knock a way to build a business until you try it. I message. I love message. I love authentic messaging. And there you'll find leaders, you guys. I'm sure we'll have some on the call that say, I never message. But they surely do something else. And so you got to be willing to do one of the 100 ways to build a business, you know? And so print off these charts. But if you don't know, again, like we're working with a couple people on the call that are going diamond this month, and half of them aren't even in communication with me every day. And I'm like, it may not happen. If I do not hear from you morning and night, knowing exactly where your downline is, and if people are enrolling, because you're like, well, nobody enrolled. How do you know? You didn't check, right? Be in that line of communication with your sponsor every single day, because I'll tell you what, this might be something so different than you've ever done. But Jennifer, tell them that it's worth it. Tell them that, like,
you guys, I think, first of all, I want to tell you what my biggest mistake was. My biggest mistake ever was when I hit presidential is not taking out my map for ambassador and just sitting there and thinking that, oh, I got presidential. It's easy. Like, not easy, but it came, like, you know, I'm good. No, I freaking lost it, okay? And then I lost triple, and then I lost double. Like, that's how it went, because I got so stuck in my head, and I didn't get out my maps for my next promotion, and I didn't have my blinders on to keep going. You can't just stop, okay? You have to keep and I was still leading. I'm always leading. I'm always messaging, but I didn't have that mindset. So when you do promote, always have your next map ready, no matter what. So you know where you're going. You have to have a daily plan, a weekly plan, a monthly plan, and a yearly plan, because you have to get to that 5-year goal, and you have to hit those milestones before you can get to that 5-year goal. You guys, I can't even explain. I have no words to tell you that this business is so worth everything that I've went through. Everything. If I knew I would be at the point where I am now, I could have been homeless 3 more years and I would have done it just to be where I'm at right now. This business completely changed my life. It changed my whole family. My mom's presidential, my sister's ambassador 2.0 double diamond. My other sister, my sister's presidential. And I have my grandma in the business who's diamond. I mean, my whole family has been changed. Me and my mom and my sister together make over $110,000 a month in this business, maybe more. Just us 4. This business has changed everything for us. And now it's just so much more than just us. You can go work your 9 to 5. That's fine. I never knocked a 9 to 5. But if you want more vacation time, if you want to not have to call in for your kids because they're sick, or if you want to put groceries on the table, if you want to go into Target and spend money in without looking at your checking account, you're worth so much more than a 9 to 5 job can pay you. Putting in those hours weekly, that's just like it works. If you don't work it, you're not going to get a high check. You're not going to get a good check on that Friday, right? Or on the 15th of the month. When you go to a 9 to 5 job, if you don't show up and do the work, they're not going to pay you. So why would it work? Why would it work pay you if you're not doing it? All It Works asks you to do is enroll 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors a month. It's repetitive. It's continuous. Cycling through, continuous, getting those loyal customers and distributors. And if you don't sign anybody that month, it's totally okay. As long as you put 110% in each day, you planted seeds for the next month. That's the thing. You're always planting seeds. A no is just a not right now. Until you get blocked, they are your potential distributor and your potential loyal customer. But it is, I can't explain it. You have to go to an event. You have to show up at conference. You have to show up at a try it. You have to hear these leaders talk about how their lives changed. This is no like BS. This is our lives. This is what we went through and the challenges that we went through and where we have came and where we're going. And that's why I get so passionate and excited. And a lot of these other, Ashley Mayfield, I just love that girl, you guys. She is just like a spitball of fire. I love it. Jade Hooper, like there are so many amazing leaders in this business that I go to their pages and I watch them and it just inspires me. Find somebody who inspires you and run with that. You know, if you don't have the motivation to get up and do something with your life, then you need to find a new why and you really need to rethink what you want out of life itself. Do you really want to, you only live once. This time right here, you're not going to get back. Each day you need that self-development and you need to really think about how this business, what it can do for you. So I just have a little thing that I do. I know this might sound crazy, but I want everybody to just close their eyes right now. Close their eyes. If you worked 110% every single day the rest of this month and Mark Pentecost wrote you a check with a comma in it, or let's say a $6,000 check or a $10,000 check. Think right now while your eyes are closed. And Amber, let's talk about a $100,000 check for you. What would this do for your family? If you saw when you opened up your preliminary commissions, what would you feel like? What would this do for your why? What would this do for your entire life? How would this make you feel? And are you worth it? Now open up your eyes and you really need to tell yourselves that that's mine. I'm going to get it. I'm worth it. And why do other people get it and I don't get it? I'm no different from Christina Watts. I'm going to get that $60,000 check that she got. Like, I'm not comparing myself to her, but I'm going to get it. She's no better than me. And I deserve that for my family. My kids deserve that. I never want to have to tell my kids that we're homeless or we're struggling or that we have to go live with my grandmother again or that I can't get milk for her cereal in the morning. When I was taking her to school, I said, this is all I have. I'm sorry, just eat the cereal as fast as you can. Maybe it'll have milk at school for you. I will never do that again. My kids deserve so much better and I'm better than that. And I will show my family what this life is all about, because guess what? They're not going to have to worry another day in their lives because I'm building a legacy for them. They're my why. My team is my why, and I will do whatever I can to make them feel that they're worth it. I will lead them there, but if my team does not want it, it's just not their time. I will find new blood. I will find somebody who wants it just as bad as me. OMG. I want to hear, did anyone cry, or was it, I just shed one tear? It was one. Okay, like getting that $100,000 check, y'all.
Because here's what's crazy, you guys, and I want to hear from a couple of you. I know that feeling because every morning I write it down. Every morning I picture, I know what I'm going to do with that money. It is planned as if it's already happening. Like I can see it, I can feel it, I can taste it. And when prelims posted today, I was like, that's it. X amount more. Help enough more people get what they want. You will have more than enough of what you want. And that is all this is about. This has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with who am I going to help? Who are you going to help? You guys, this is crazy. Esmeralda, I want to hear from you. You raised your hand. No, you didn't. She says, I didn't cry. Who was it? Cassie, you're underneath her. Was it you? Ballard.
I think Chelsea and Mandy and Crystal and Michaela cried.
You're unmuted, girlfriend. What did you feel? What did you picture? Cassie, Ballard. Oh, I can't hear you. Dang it. Try now.
I'll go, Amber.
I can't hear you. Dang it. Will you write it in the chat? I want to hear from you, but I can't. You're not muted. Who unmuted themselves?
Me. I'm in the gym. I'm inside in the gym.
Mandy.
I pictured my daughter being able to see. Can you hear me?
Barely. Go ahead.
So I'm in the gym. You made me cry in the gym, but I pictured my daughter being able to see. You guys know that she's legally blind. She's 11. But having the money so that my daughter could actually see. Because even with her glasses, she can't see very well.
Oh my gosh. But I told you, dude, that girl's going to see. I've seen blind people see. Like, I've seen God make some crazy miracles. And you guys, if he can do that, like, why can't you have a comment in your paycheck? Why can't you have your mortgage paid for on the first, right? Why can't you have your cars paid for? Why can't this happen?
It's mindset. That's all it is. Just believe it. And one of the things that you guys need to look up is Stephen Furtick, Do It Again. It's a 4-minute video that everybody needs to listen to when they get off of here. No matter what, you listen to Stephen Furtick, Do It Again, and you go watch The Secret. Because that's what blew my butt this past weekend when I did a triad event at my house. So Stephen Furtick and The Secret.
Yes, guys, yes. Okay, who else? I saw a couple people cry.
I think Chelsea was one of them.
Chelsea.
Can I talk really quick? My phone's like about to die.
Who's that? Yeah, go
Nakia.
ahead.
So it's been a really rough weekend for me, and I actually, my husband lost his job, and we lost all of our money. And Malin's been on my ass like crazy to be working this job prior to this. And I realized that this is all I have. And what you guys had to say today made me realize that I'm not giving it my all, and how selfish am I to keep my kids from this. So that was my revelation for today.
That just gave me chills right now, because if I don't give it my all, which is 110% a day, if I don't lead my team, if I don't try to enroll a loyal customer, if I don't pave the way for my team, I get that guilty conscience, but I never realize who it's going to affect. It's going to affect my kids. Thank you for saying that, Michaela, because you just really gave me chills. All my hair that I just shaved came back.
Chelsea, Douglas, was that you? What happened? You're unmuted, boo. Too late.
I printed my triple chart.
That's good.
But it literally made me think, I don't have to choose to only have one frozen embryo. I can do it all again if I wanted to. Like, it's a lot of money.
And you can have it. Like, it is all so easily and effortlessly, you guys, accessible to you. Easily and effortlessly. Like,
you just have to do it. It's just about consistency. That's it. Consistency. If you can message, then you can do this business. Plain and simple. Stop complaining. Stop making up excuses. Stop saying that you can't do it. Stop saying that nobody wants this business. Stop saying that your distributors don't work. Go find new people. Go find people that want this. Go find people that want the products, because guess what? We have a clinically proven product that everybody's been waiting for 4 to 6 weeks. Like, come on. People will wait another 4 to 6 weeks. Find those people. Get that volume and get the promotion.
oh my heavens, Jennifer, like, I think I owe you my life. Like,
Girl.
anybody else, like, hello, you guys, like, this is so amazing. And I know you guys are so sick of hearing from me, but like, it is one thing to have a team. It's another thing to have somebody have your back. And just to be able to have these breakthroughs, like, sometimes we need a breakdown for a breakthrough. And this is it. I really, truly feel like this is exactly like what we needed was you. And this is an event. Right now we are at an event, and what's going to happen is you guys are going to get off this call, and then you're going to realize that, maybe your kids are still awake, or maybe your dog got into dog crap or whatever. I don't even know. Life's going to happen. You have to remember that feeling. Every time you don't feel like it, remember this feeling. Remember that feeling of like, no, I was told I could have it all. No, I was told I can do it all. No, I can do hard things. I am amazing. I am enough. I can do this. And you keep those blinders on, you guys. We aren't even halfway through the month. Don't count yourself out.
So I want everybody to get a piece of paper right now, and I want everybody to write what rank you want to be and the dollar amount that you're going to see on your paycheck. So I'm writing it right now. And I want this to be somewhere that you can see it each and every day. So I am ambassador $60,000 a month. And I am going to post it, even though it's posted already. I just wanted to show you guys what I want and what I'm going to get and where my mind's at. I'm going to see this each and every single day. So guess what? When we get off this call and I go deal with my kids, which I don't know what happened to them. I don't know where they're at or what they're doing. But my life is just going to be chaotic. This would probably be the last thing on my mind unless I write it down. A goal written down is a goal succeeded. So you will continue to fight and work for this goal. Show us your goals, you guys. Show us what you want. Show us what you're worth, and show us what you're going to accomplish.
Guys, here's what's crazy. This is true. This is real. So you guys know that I preach to you, and if you haven't gone to Amazon and gotten your prayer journal, you're missing out. Gratitude every morning is crucial. It's vital. It's important. It's got to be a non-negotiable. And I'm not even limiting it. So I'm going to teach y'all something that's just to a whole nother level. But this is where if it's $500, you say $500 or more. Be open to or more. Jennifer, $60,000 or more on or before.
Hey girl, I said $60,000 plus.
Yeah, that's right. There it is. That's it. You guys, like, or more. Do not set a limit on what you can have. And this is where people are going to think you're nuts. They're going to think you're crazy. Like, half of the time I'm like, is there anyone who's as crazy as me? Like, is there anyone out there that genuinely feels like I can do anything? I will outsell, I will outlead, I will outwork anyone. But I know it's going to take more than what anyone else is willing to do. And when I think I'm done, I'm not done. When I think my day I'm exhausted, I have more to do. This $50,000 or more on or before July 31st, which is my birthday, 2019, will happen. It is done. It's already done. It just hasn't caught up. It's already done. And that's where the momentum you guys have to go into this month. It is done. Triple Diamond is done. Don't figure out how. Don't figure out what, how is this going to work? Oh my gosh, I need 50,000 volume. Go get it. Go do it. Because when you declare it, the how handles itself. I want to know in the chat what you guys all just wrote down. There's 61 people. I want 61 comments. Ready? Go. But here's what's awesome, you guys, about this too. Jennifer, talk to me real quick and then we'll jump off. I don't want to take your whole night, but I would and I will. And I know these people are like, oh yeah, let's keep it going. Balance. How do you do mom? How do you do, all the stuff? How do you do it all? And during promotion months, does some of that kind of get pushed back with communication?
No, you know what? I'm sacrificing things for them. I'm not eating at the dinner table and I'm sacrificing time with them so that month or that time, it's not like I'm doing it so I have more time with them. So I may be sacrificing my nights or my weekends or whatever to do this business, but I know that sacrifice is not going to outweigh the worth of them and the time I'm going to get, the extra time I'm going to get with them. I'm doing this so I could stay home with them. I'm doing this so I can have my husband home. I'm doing this so that we could be a family. But right now, I'm sacrificing being with my kids because I want to pour in to Sideline Sisters and my team because I want them to do better. Because guess what? If we're better together. That's all that matters. So is it hard to balance? Sometimes, but there's a lot of YouTube videos from It Works top leaders about balancing and organizing. I'm very OCD organized. I have text replacement on my phone. I have papers. I have maps. So when I sit down at the computer, I don't work harder. I work smarter. I make sure during that time that I put in that I'm at least messaging, I'm posting, or I'm adding people. Because if I'm not doing it at that point, that's not a moneymaker. I'm going to do income producing activities during that time. I'm going to go to bed 15 minutes later. I'm going to wake up 15 minutes earlier. If I have my kids right here, I'm going to post when I'm on the toilet. I'm going to say, I'll message 25 people and set my alarm for every 30 minutes. I just take time out of my day for when I know it's going to happen. And if I have a free moment right there, then I'll do it. You get to choose when you work this business. Don't sit down and look at Facebook all night long. Do something. Make it a goal to get a loyal customer. Make it a goal to get a distributor. Say, I'm not leaving this phone until I get a loyal customer or a distributor. And work smarter. Do not work harder. And just balance your time and know that, yes, you're going to have to sacrifice time with your family. You're always on your phone. Maybe your husband's complaining. But guess what? When he sees that check with a comma or that first 5-figure check, he's going to be like, okay, go work on your phone. My husband still kind of is like, okay, like, can you get off your phone? And I'm like, babe, I'm going for a huge promotion. We're doing this. And then he roots me on. There's some spouses that won't support you, and that's fine. You are doing this for you. You are doing this for your why. And you prove to yourself that you are worth it and worthy of it. And just find what works for you. Find organization. Find time management. Find, pray about it in the morning and ask God to give you that time today to just get your mind right and to focus. And if it's all self-development, it's all self-development. But do things that are income-producing activities. Do not waste a second of your time. Time is money, and time can't be bought back.
And this is where, too, you guys, it's like, if you're going to be on your phone, why not work smarter, right? Like, I don't think you have to, you got to pick and choose and communicate with your spouse. Like, okay, I may not be going to bed with you except for on Sundays, but I'm going to be working my business because that's the only time I have. But I promise that at dinner, I'll be present, or vice versa. I'll go to bed with you every night, but like I may not be eating dinner with you. So there's going to be some sacrifices in that, but I promise you guys, as you just commit and are willing to make the sacrifice, and it's not even a sacrifice. Forget about that word. I don't even like that word. It's an investment, right? Like I'm investing in my business so I can spend time. I can eat lunch, breakfast, and dinner with my family.
You have to think about that. Let's say that 1 month that you're doing this, a full month, but you're going to have that entire year making that check, spending time with your kids. I always communicate with my husband and say, hey, I'm doing this in the morning for 1 hour. And I put about 2 to 3 hours in my business each single day. Maybe I do a little bit more, but if he wants to watch a movie at night, or he wants to watch a movie, I'll say, hey, watch a movie in bed and I'll work while you're watching your show or whatever. Or we'll definitely communicate. But I'll have my husband do tasks too. I'll start saying, hey, can you do this? Can you pull my calves for me? Or can you do something like this? Just so he gets his feet wet in the business and he starts understanding what I'm doing. I'll start taking him to events with me. So he'll see like my husband did not get the mindset for this business. And I was still making $30,000 a month until he went to conference. Okay. He saw me down in VIP. He saw me go on stage as number 37 income earner, and he was with me. I go, why were you even with me? Why were you even on that stage with me? I did it. But it's the thing that's when he got the vision. Events will help, and just showing them how passionate you are, and nothing's going to stop you, and you're not going to give up for anything. It may seem hard right now, but the time that you put into it, the working smarter, not harder, you guys, it's all going to pay off. When you see that check, you're going to be like, it was so worth it. And it might not happen the next month. It might not happen the next month after that, but it definitely will happen if you're consistent and dedicated.
And you guys, this goes back to 2 to 3 hours to make 5 figures. Are you for real? Like,
I work smarter, not harder.
Put me in, coach, right? And this is when people say, like, I'm on my phone too much. You're not working smart.
Yep.
Like, you should not be on your phone 18 hours a day. You just shouldn't. Like, we don't get paid to scroll. We don't get paid to tallywhack. Like, none of that, okay? We get paid to bring in customers and distributors and build leaders.
If you guys are messaging, let's say 50 to 500 people a day, message those people. Don't answer any other messages when they come in. Or message all those people. Put your phone down. Take a break. Go do what you need to do around the house or what errands you have to do. And then when you have a moment, go back to your phone so you see those 50,000 messages that responded to you. Text replacement, or copy and paste. You're not wasting time waiting for messages to come in and looking at your Facebook while messages are coming in. That's a tip.
I love that. And I do that with Host to Post too. Like I have sections. I'm not sending out section number 2 until I have 10 from section number 1. Like working smarter versus spending every 2 seconds. Oh, I got a text. Another good tip is keep your phone on silent. I put my phone on silent so I'm not distracted by, oh, I got a notification, who liked my post. The minute I throw up a post and somebody likes it, turn off notifications, because otherwise you're going to be like, oh, who liked that? Oh, who liked that? Oh, who liked that? And it's just a like. And then you're going back through and reading the comments for the 6th time in that day.
Or being in all types of message groups, you guys. What I do is your people can find the answer themselves. It's not urgent to respond right away. And my distributors on here will be like, Jennifer, you respond right away. But they're in I have a top leadership group, okay? Yeah. That's the one I mostly focus on. And other people will be privileged to be in that group when they work smarter, not harder, and when they just push. But my thing is, I turn off notifications because I will answer their questions when I get to my phone, because that can wait. We have a team page for resources. They have other leaders, et cetera, et cetera. Don't feel like you have to rush to your phone to answer a message or get somebody because you feel like they're going to quit. If they quit, it's not because of you. It's because of them. Or if you don't get to their question and they get mad, that's on them. They have other resources. So I'm just saying, like, you just need to be very proactive in what you do for your time management and how you work your business. And then you'll only be working it 2 to 3 hours a day. And then the other time you'll just be coaching and doing the things you love. Like, I love being a leader. I love pouring into my team. I love coaching, and I love helping the top leaders.
Oh my gosh, this was lit. Y'all drop the fire emoji in the chat if you are on fire. This girl is on fire. Okay. Number 2, last, and you guys, like, mind blown. And I'm like, okay, who do I have to message? How do I unfriend all these people and start a new list? Oh my gosh. So
do you want me to tell you who to unfriend?
Yeah.
So unfriend every It Works distributor except top income earners or top leaders. Unfriend everybody who has more than 3 mutual friends as you. Unfriend anybody who has no profile picture. Unfriend anybody who has a weird name. And there you go. That was 1,500 friends for me last week.
Wow. I love that. Yeah, gone. Thank you. Next. Like, and you guys, the other thing is too, is I unfollowed a lot of people when I was like, oh, they're just negative, and I unfollowed them because that's the yellow in me. No, they're gone. Like, if I don't want to do business with them, I use social media to build a business. It is a free resource that I have. And if I'm not using that to my advantage, I'm wasting their time and my time. So, but this really does. One thing I wish I would have never done when I started my business was add every single It Works distributor that added me. It was a lot, and it freaking sucked.
Because all you're going to see is It Works distributors, and you don't even see any of your potentials.
Yeah, and that's all that that's going to see your post is already people who are in the business. And so, making sure that you don't, like, if you meet someone at a wrap party or at one of our trainings, don't just go and add them, and don't be their friend. Like, if you're the real friend, you'll have their phone number, right? Like, you'll connect outside, or they can follow you and you can still message, like, back and forth. Like, just awesome. Oh my heavens, you guys, go to social, tag Jennifer, tag myself in a post. Let's get a shot real quick. Smile, say cheese, right? What's up? This was lit. I'm so hyped, so geeked. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart to yours. Like, this was life. And anything I can do to come pour into your team, my freaking gosh, please, like, let's do that. Let's co-collab. And you guys cheer her on as she goes ambassador. She says, May, I think you can do it in April, boo-boo. So
my mindset. Yep, I can. And girl, I want to watch this again because you're amazing. You gave amazing tips. Are you going to post it on YouTube?
I could. I normally don't, but you know what? I
or
am
send
all
me
about
the
breaking
link.
the rules.
Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do.
Forget about it. I'm going to break all the rules, you guys. I'm always like, my team gets my Zooms. We'll throw it up. That's it.
Whatever you want to do.
I am so thankful. Like, so thankful. You guys go to social, like I said, tag Jennifer, give her a thank you, tag myself. And if you're not friends with her, tag me, I'll tag her. I'll post a screenshot. Go to the team page. I want to know your aha moments because the recording will be up on the team page. And as soon as this uploads, and I'll get it up tonight. So you guys can tag your teams and everything like that.
So I just have to tell you, you're such an inspiration to me too, Amber. So I just want to let you know that. So
thanks, dude. Well, you know, it's crazy. In the beginning of the year when I put, like, this company's going beyond $1 billion, like, I wasn't playing. And I feel it. Like, I can freaking feel it. Like, it's already done. And I know that it's going to take leaders like this. Jennifer, like, I've never seen leadership unity like this, ever.
It's in the leadership triples and above page. It's insane. Like, I love how united it is, and it feels so you're in the right place at the right time. Who cares what happened in the past? Like, this is where we are. This is where we're meant to be, and I love it. I never felt better than we're now.
Oh my gosh. Like, I don't have words. Every day, you guys, I wake up excited, eager, ready to learn. And I think when you're going to be done with your business is when you say, I already know that. Those are the paralyzing words of saying, you know what, I already know this, or I already do that. You may do it, but do it differently, right? So, oh my gosh, I will get this up. I love you guys. Emeralds and Above on Wednesday at 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Oh, one more thing. Will you, Jennifer, share your power hours? I know you share them in the Lifers page. Will you share them at times and days so we can jump on and co-collab with you?
Well, I had other people do it. Now that I found them, I will share all of them. I'll send them to you in a message, but I'll also share all my tasks with you. I have like 400 tasks that I'll send you.
Oh my gosh. Life, you guys. Like, we just won the lottery. Thank you. Guys, let's take this company beyond $1 billion. I'm so
Let's do it.
grateful.
I'm ready.
Thank you. We'll see you guys.